welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about this Blade concert I went to the other day and some other stuff. So yeah, but I a few days ago I went and drove up to this one city and I saw Blade live, which was really cool. Like the set list was amazing. Like he played it was a really good set list. Those are my favorite songs or whatever. But yeah, me and my friend waited around after the show and we saw him. I was about like a foot away from him, which was really cool and all. But then then I got like scared or whatever because I wanted to get a picture of them, right? I just kind of ended up standing there. And he wasn't out for very long. I bet he was out there for like a minute or whatever. And I didn't want to be rude or anything, right? And just and yeah, I just like scream at him that I want a picture, stuff like that. So I just kind of I sat there, I was waiting my turn, and then this like mob of like kids showed up, and then he ran away. So I kind of missed my chance for that. It was still really cool though, because I was like a foot away from like my favorite artist of all time. But yeah, I uh I was looking up videos on TikTok at the concert after, because I didn't take any. And I saw one of somebody was just recording him for some reason, like when he would like came out after the show or whatever, and I'm like right behind him. I look so awkward and awful, but I don't know. It was a really fun show and really cool seeing him. But my one complaint though is that I'm trying to figure out how to like word it right. It's like he's gone like a way bigger in the last few years, right? Like he's not mainstream, but he's fairly mainstream. It annoys me when artists I like get like that, because then you get like these younger fans or whatever. Like there were some like cool people there or whatever, but it's just like the amount of like normies and stuff there was I don't know. I don't I don't know why it was like bothering me, but it did, and it's majority younger fans that kind of ruin these fan bases and stuff. I feel like the mob of 13-year-olds that made Blade run away after the show. But yeah, I swear it's like 90% of the things, or you know what, 70% of the things I like get like just gentrified, and it makes me angry. Like I got this video on my For You page. I don't know if it was like rage bait or what. It was probably rage bait, but it was. I don't know if you know who Negative XP is, but the video was like I put my boyfriend on the Negative XP. So many things are just fucked up with that sentence. And God, I I just hate it when like I sound like a kind of it's mm, I just don't like when things are like go mainstream, because I feel like it just gets misunderstood and warped, if that makes sense. But yeah, the concert was really fun. I just don't I just don't like it when like normies just infest a fan base, if that makes any sense. I just don't really understand how like neurotypical people think at all, especially when it comes to like relationships and stuff, you know? Cuz they're so like casual about stuff that I feel like is really important, if that makes any sense. Like the amount of times I'll hear people be just like talking about how they like just casually went out and like had sex and shit. I'm like, it, I don't know. It feels like you're cheapening something that's like really important. Like you're making it transactional, and that doesn't really sit right with me. Like I don't understand how somebody can just do that and then I don't know, like live with themselves the next day. That's just really really weird to me. But yeah, I went to this gas station by my house the other day to buy Monster or whatever, right? It was bad. I went to the checkout, right? And I what like I wanted a bag, right? Because they had this deal, right? It was like 4 cans of Monster for $8, which is really good, right? But like I can't carry all this in my car, so I was trying to ask for a bag, and I stuttered like 89 billion times, and then I eventually like just said, "I want a bag," like very rudely. Just it was God. I I probably will be going back to just that certain gas station just because it was just awful. Like I don't know. It's like I don't know, I just feel kind of like pathetic every time I go outside. It's like every time I interact with another person, it's like I just feel like a wounded animal, like a beat dog or something. It's like I'm just constantly on edge, like scared that people are gonna call me out for just something. I don't know what, but like they're just gonna call me out. Like they're all gonna like I'll just point at me and go, "Oh look at the he's not neurotypical." Ah, which I know is completely irrational, but like that's what it feels like. It doesn't really help that I'm like I'm just like built like a fucking twig, which I'm fine with my body or whatever, right? But it just kind of feels small, you know. And it's not like I want to be like this. I don't know, beacon of masculinity or anything like that. But it's like whenever I interact with people, it's like I just feel like they pity me, like on instinct, you know. And it's just brutal. Like I I'm an adult. You can talk to me like one. It's all right. Like I'm not gonna. It's just God. But yeah, on another note, I'm kind of just dreading waking up tomorrow and going to my class. I think it's like 9:30. Cause I'm making this right now and it's about 3 in the morning, and I know my professor's gonna. See, he like talked to me last week, right? And he's all like, "Oh yeah, you can get some of it done over over because my university we get Veterans Day off or whatever." My professor was like, "Oh yeah, can you get some of your like missing stuff in during Veterans Day?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." But like, I obviously didn't. I was as at the Blade concert, but so yeah, I'm just kind of dreading that little confrontation tomorrow. I think I have to do a presentation for the same class sometime, in pretty soon, like within the next week or two. So that's gonna be it's gonna be neat. I don't know. I haven't been doing that. I don't know, great recently, but which also I hate where I live. Like the weather is so bipolar. It makes me angry. Like recently, I've just been getting mad when I go outside and it's like sunny out. Like it's like whether it doesn't even have the common courtesy to completely bend its will to mine and be a little foggy out. So I can skulk properly. But yeah, I've just God, I guess I just gotta take it like a week at a time or whatever, right? Which I get if you do that like for a really extended long period of time, it just kind of turns into this like sickening cycle. But well, that's whatever, I guess. But I have a completely different tangent to go on. I don't know, it really annoys me when I see people and they think they're so smart for, or like they spend so much time of their lives worrying about like, oh my god, we're controlled by this like super elite class or whatever. We're all doomed. Ugh, the world's gonna burn. Which okay, if this is true or not, like it doesn't really matter. Like you're just, I feel like you're just like stressing yourself out, right? Like yeah, we're all obviously being, there's obviously like evil people in power, like everywhere. Like yeah, that's just a given. But it just annoys me when people like overly concern themselves with it. Cause like there's, I feel like there's just like a lot of better ways to spend your time than like I feel like there's bigger issues in like your own personal life or whatever. And you're just adding like unnecessary like anxiety and stuff on top of that. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad take, and I'm stupid, but I don't know. Whenever I got like real concerned about stuff like that, like, I don't know. I just think it like try to figure out what it would say. Like stepping away from it and just not really giving a fuck just really I don't know, just really helps you mentally, right? Which can be said about a lot of things, I think. Like what bothers me is people who think they're like they're just enlightened or whatever and they just discovered like basic philosophy or whatever. Like they'll say stuff like, I can't believe I won the genetic lottery, and all my life is slaving away for some company for years until I retire. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks, but there's literally like zero things you can do about it. And they say this thinking like it's some like it's some new brand new idea that nobody's ever thought of before. And like yeah, but like modern society it degrades and destroys your soul, but there's nothing you can really do about it. That's just a fact. So I don't know. I guess I personally just use use escapism a lot, which is probably not like a great thing or whatever. But but yeah, like like all I do is play games, watch anime, and goon. So maybe don't go to me for advice or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna do stuff I enjoy, right? So I just don't feel like roping, cause that's like all you really can do, I guess. But on a very different note, I'm gonna kind of like loop back to what I said earlier about how I just hate when stuff I like gets gentrified, right? Like Fallout, right? Like that got a huge like it wasn't like some unknown niche thing before, but it got this huge boost in popularity when the show came out, and I actually absolutely hate that show or whatever. It gets so many things wrong. I swear the only like good things to come out of that franchise are the first two games in New Vegas, and it makes me mad seeing new fans or whatever praise all the slop Bethesda puts out. And yeah, season two's coming out soon, so probably gonna hate watch that. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I was I was really mad at earlier because I was just exhausted today, like after going to my classes and everything, and I get to work, right, and I normally would have gone off pretty early, but I had to close because this one because this one girl uh, in my class. What am I even fucking saying? In my who I worked with, it was going on it's going on a date, and I'm like, okay, maybe she should have scheduled it better. Where she like I just got there and I was just told, "Hey, you're closing." Like I didn't like agree to this. I just kind of got thrown on me, and I was just like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, that kind of made me angry earlier. Like why do I have to take the brunt of your poor ability to plan things? Like that's your job, not mine. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. If you leave a, if you like a, if you, I can't talk. If you leave a comment or like, I really appreciate it. And if you sub, that's really neat. So I think that's great, and I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, see ya.